Tensor is a high-performance software router that can run on Netgate systems or in AWS and Azure. It achieves speeds and performance that would otherwise be reserved for traditional ASIC-based hardware routers, but at a fraction of the cost. Tensor is the answer for businesses, governments, and service providers looking for scalable routing without the six-figure price tag. Netgate is pleased to announce the release of Tensor software version 25.10. This regularly scheduled release includes new capabilities, updates, and bug fixes. Let's go over some of the new features, capabilities, and changes in this version of Tensor. Legacy data plane NAT functionality has been removed in this release. Environments which require NAT must convert their configuration to VPF NAT. The VPF firewall offers significant advantages over the NAT features formerly available in the data plane. Not only is VPF NAT more stable, but it offers features and flexibility that were not possible with data plane NAT. Tensor will continue to include data plane ACL functionality. However, if you are still using legacy data plane NAT, please convert to VPF NAT before updating to this version. VPF now supports endpoint-independent NAT, also known as full cone NAT. Endpoint-independent NAT mode is particularly useful in large-scale CG NAT scenarios. For details, see our documentation on endpoint-dependent versus endpoint-independent NAT. Please read all the information and warnings about its use before considering activating this NAT mode. VPF NAT now has a source IP hash address selection algorithm for NAT rules, which applies NAT translation using a pool of addresses. This algorithm only considers the local client's source address when choosing a translation address from a pool, which maintains a consistent translation address for all connections sourced by a local client. This new algorithm improves behavior for protocols such as SIP, which rely on the NAT translation address being consistent for local clients. VPF users can now configure translation port ranges on outbound dynamic NAT rules. TCP and UDP packets matching a rule may have a source port allocated from within the configured range. This is intended to be used by customers who want CG NAT functionality that would allow them to dedicate distinct port ranges to packets originating from different tenants. Support for VPF filter port tables has been added in this version. This functionality allows you to define groupings of IP service ports into a VPF table, which can make VPF filter rules much easier to manage and maintain. Tensor now allows you to configure WireGuard peers using fully qualified domain names instead of explicit IPv4 or IPv6 addresses. This makes it easier and more convenient for administrators to manage multiple peer configurations in a WireGuard VPN network. In addition to over 35 bug fixes and enhancements in this version, VPP has been updated to stable 25.06. Please visit and read our release notes for the full list of changes and improvements, and always read our upgrade guide before updating. Finally, we would like to say thank you to our great customers. Please feel free to reach out to us anytime at sales@netgate.com.